Yes, sir. What is going on today, sir? How you doing?
I am good. How are you this fine day, sir?
Well, well. I am doing better than some Boston Celtics players. Well, you know what?
I
Again,
mean, it's all relative, as they say.
it's all relative. I might not be doing better than Boston Celtics players,
Yes.
but I'm definitely doing better than Boston Celtics fans.
I don't know. I tried to stay quiet in my corner because people think I'm crazy sometimes. But I know the odds were against Boston. I just thought Miami would win that game.
Wait, say that again. You knew the odds were against Miami.
Boston. No, technically, just from an overall
Oh,
outlook, like
okay.
to
I see what you're
win
saying.
Game 7 after
Got
coming
you.
back from
Got you.
blah
Got you.
da da,
Got
blah
you.
blah, like big picture. I
Right.
just it was still Miami to me. But as I was talking myself into Boston because like all the other stuff, all the other comebacks, the Boston Red Sox was the first or 0-3 comeback in forever or something like that
Oh yeah.
against the Yankees, and then the 28-3 Super Bowl. Um, Atlanta Falcons lost, or Brady won that against the
I
Falcons.
think I
Yeah,
witnessed that one. I witnessed that.
probably.
That was like
That's relatively that's
4 years ago.
recent,
or so.
something like that. Not too long ago, right?
I think I was at Reggie's house watching that one.
Believable, believable,
Mm,
right? So that's like
mm.
A Boston thing, I guess. They have that's the thing that happens in Boston.
Like they
Good
they make
comeback.
the miracles happen.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was that. So that kind of stuff was talking me into it because I believe in the sporting gods and stuff like that.
Nah,
Everything
like
like
so you're like if it's anybody, it would be
yeah,
Boston.
yeah. I could see how it happened. Just okay, fine. They get that for whatever they did. They get that. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Mm, mm.
Fair.
So yeah, I thought, I think Miami played better overall. Anyways, I think they
Mm.
were the better. I think they were the better team in the series. Um, and here we are today, basically. So we'll go with that. I think.
Man, I don't know. We were chatting while the majority of the game was happening, right? Yesterday.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
I caught the end of the game. I got a little bit of yeah, we were actually watching some of it while we were chatting anyways, right?
Mm.
But I guess I didn't get to focus on the game as much as when we stopped
Uh-huh.
talking. But
Oh, look at this! We got an early raid.
ah,
IQ remix.
Raid.
The smartest man on Twitch.
DJ Mike Guardian, what up with you? BK Sweetest Music, what up with you?
What's up, y'all? Good evening. Happy Tuesday.
Happy
Welcome in.
Tuesday, y'all.
We're just quickly chatting about the Boston Celtics and those Miami Heat.
Funny enough, DJ Mark
Yeah,
Guardian has come into the chat.
yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, DJ Mark Guardian is from, do you know where?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Boston. I guess
I
is that
think I think it's St. Louis.
St. Louis?
I think so.
Mm.
The reason I bring it up,
I'm wondering.
the
Oh,
reason I
St.
bring it up is
Mm.
because Jimmy Butler in a press conference was sitting down wearing
Mm. Mm.
an
St. Louis
old
cap.
St. Louis cap of an old St. Louis baseball team from back in the days called the St. Louis Browns.
Mm.
Talk about two birds with one petty stone.
Explain this to me now. Sometimes I'm good with some things. I'm not good with other things, like
Jason
presentation.
Tatum is from
Yes.
St. Louis,
I.
and the team's called St. Louis Browns,
Oh yeah.
and he hit Jalen
Oh.
Brown.
Hey. Look at that now. That's interesting. Dr. Donna Dundas, welcome in.
Dr. Donna Dundas, what up with you?
That's
Yeah, so
crazy.
I saw that earlier, and now that DJ Mark Guardian has come in, it reminded me of that. I was like, yo, this is so subtly petty.
That's good. I like petty sometimes.
But that,
Sometimes
that was
petty.
that it was pretty slick. Like you gotta slow clap for that one.
Sometimes you got to be a little bit petty. Depends on the situation. That was a good time to be petty. Good for Jimmy. Good for Jimmy Butler.
No
Good
words
for
spoken. Just if you know, you know.
Yeah, man.
Right?
That's pretty cool. I didn't know. See, now I know, and now I feel enlightened, yo. That's dope. Thank you for enlightening me. So, what do
Yes,
you
yes,
got?
yes.
Who do you got in the finals?
Again, I would love to see Jimmy Butler do it with the Heat, just for the sake of the story. And then,
Five or six games. Five or six games.
It's a Father's Day game. It's a Game 7 Father's Day. But in saying that, I
Game
I
seven.
definitely would
We're
love
going.
to see Jamal Murray win the championship.
Guy, I swear Kyle Lowry is more Canadian than Jamal Murray, guy. Everybody like all about Kyle Lowry, Kyle Lowry, Kyle Lowry. Like, jeez. I don't know. I love Miami, Mike Guardian, but I don't know, man. Jokic, man's a beast, yo. He's just different. Okay, when he's doing running backwards sky hooks from the 3-point line, guy. That's
Running
what's
back
up.
with sky hooks. But so this is what I was saying as I was watching the game last night.
Hmm.
The reason why I think that Miami will put up a good fight is because they don't play dash up basketball, right? So they do attack. They do attack the rim, and I believe their field goal percentage and the shots that they take are a little more conservative
Hmm.
than that of other teams, like for instance the Lakers or the opposition that they just played, Boston. It What was Boston doing yesterday, bro? I swear they got paid to play like that.
Whatever, Charles Barkley. Whatever, Chuck. Whatever,
Did you,
Chuck wasn't happy either, yo.
it it looked like weird basketball. I swear, as I was watching it, they were just coming down and throwing up shots, coming down, throwing up shots. I'm like,
That's the players, man.
mm.
You can't blame the coach. People are trying to blame the coach for that. You can't blame the coach for that, man. Man just dribbled the ball out of bounds. If somebody just dribbles the ball out of bounds, that's not on the coach, guy. You know what I'm saying? Man got the ball and just dribbled the ball out of bounds. Jaylen Brown got the ball and just dribbled it out of bounds. Just straight. Like one
Yeah,
bounce.
that's one play.
Out of
Everybody's
bounds.
allowed to turnover.
Yeah, but no, that's not coaching.
Everybody's allowed to turnover. Jaylen Brown he can do that. So he did that one thing. You're gonna focus on that one thing and say that's how the game went. What disgusts me is the fact that they just kept on shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting, and it was ridiculous and it was disgusting. And it was so inaccurate, and it's like, what are you guys thinking?
Chris Manny and Cali, 10 out of 10 on the entrance. Good evening. Yes. So yes, but I just think, trust me, I understand the responsibility of a coach and what the coach needs to do to make sure that there's a atmosphere and people are ready. But these guys this is a good team, and they don't win big games, or they can't show up in a big game. I don't think that's all coaching, man. They were this far last year too, right? They just didn't, like, they were good all season, right? So unless you're gonna tell me that it's the playoffs and it's different,
I would never tell you that.
you better not tell me that, guy. Then the whole season, then everything was fine, right? Everything was fine. This guy's a good look at their record. Look at them go. Look at this. Blah blah blah. Coaching should make adjustments. Agreed. DJ Kid C, what up?
DJ Kid C, what up with you?
Those guys' heads weren't in it, man. Those guys' heads weren't in it, and that's the player's responsibility. You got to come ready, guy. They didn't come ready.
Ready or not?
Ready
or not? So here's the thing, and this is the thing. What I'm saying is they're down 10, they're down 12, they're down 13, they're down 14, and when they were down that much, it's like you knew it was a lost cause.
Yeah,
because they came down, and whatever opportunity they got to shoot the ball from the 3-point line, whether they're close or not, they were shooting it. And I'm like, I'm like, what is this? This is stupid. Get to the line now. Like attack the rim,
That
right?
wasn't the play. That wasn't the play though.
Couple games ago,
The
the
play
Miami
wasn't
Heat
the play call. The play call wasn't dribble, dribble, dribble,
it needed to be.
dribble,
It
shoot a
needed to be.
3-point shot. No, that wasn't the
Homeboy said
call.
humbly, I am the best in the world.
He said one of the best. To be fair for
But
him,
it
which is
sounds
a fair
better when you say
statement.
it sounds better for the
No,
conversation
yeah,
when I take out one of them.
Humbly, I ain't nobody gonna beat me around here. Ain't
Humbly,
nobody gonna beat me around here.
man, he got
Nah, that's on the players, man. That loss, that's on the players, man.
no, but okay, so
They
this is
didn't-
what I'm saying though. Yes, it's on the players. But the
Hmm,
difference here is now why I say that Miami stands a chance against Denver is because
hmm,
when Miami's down 14-15 with 5 minutes left to go,
hmm.
6 minutes left to go, they're not coming down and jacking up shots. Now they are strategically finding ways to maneuver themselves to the basket. And one, and then they're playing defense and then attack the basket again. And then if it so happens that a wide open shot happens, they take the open shot. But they're not just coming down and jacking shots like dash up.
I'm
Let's
telling you, man, the
see.
play. Oh, that's I read. I was practicing reading this one. You ready?
DJ Mark, you go? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Remember, the Warriors were down to the Rockets a few years ago to harden them, and instead of forcing three, they started to drive the ball and score the two, while the Rockets missed 27 straight threes. Coaching was the difference in these situations. Yes, I agree, but coaching wasn't the difference yesterday. That's all I'm saying. Coaching definitely wasn't the difference yesterday. Anywho,
Man, so the Waterloo Mans, yes, they will fight back, but there is two killers on Denver. Joker.
yo, I forgot that Joker tried to
Waterloo
kill the
Man.
guy, yo. Joker tried to murder the guy. Was it last year? That was last year, right?
The Morris brothers.
Yeah, he deserved it and everything, but he tried to kill the man guy. He deserved it. But that was you can't do that. You can't do that.
I was thinking about that.
Whoa.
I was thinking about that couple weeks ago. I was like, was that guy on Miami or was he on LA? I didn't remember where he was, but I remember Joker did attempt a hit and run.
No, the other guy did the hit and run and he got caught, guy. That's exactly what happened. I don't know which Morris I don't like. I don't like one of the Morris.
Did he say, and then they partied on South Beach together?
Something like that, right? Sounds about right.
I mean, I guess South Beach could do that to you.
Come, there we go. You been to South Beach, guy?
You want a beer? You want a beer? You want a beer? You want a beer?
You been to South Beach? South Beach crazy, guy. I've been once.
I went to South Beach once for like an afternoon for a lunch one time.
Ta-da.
What up with you?
You want to come on and talk about that trip, Ta-da? We can do that. That'll be fun, actually. Speaking of Ta-da. All right. Well, what else you got? Anything else before we bring on our special guest today? What did we miss? Oh, how was your weekend, guy? We can't have a show without. Sorry, we gotta tell people. How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend?
My weekend consisted of work. Also consisted of Rock With You. I attended Rock With You on the weekend.
Same.
And then after that, I took it light. We had dinner after the club. That was pretty cool. That was kind of nostalgic.
Yeah, those guys want to get us out of. They want to get us out of there. So they were just trying to get us out of there. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't make sense because it was a Chinese restaurant after the club. I'm thinking this place is 24 hours. We got there and like, hurry up and order.
But they told you to hurry up and order though, right? Or did they tell you to hurry up and order, or just me to hurry up and order?
Just you.
Okay, well, I got there after. I mean, I could see that. It would be more funny if they told you to hurry up and order. Anyways, Chris came in. What up? Big up. Thank you for being here, sir. Rock with you was nice though.
Mm-hmm.
They're I think they
And
figured it out.
I feel like from what I got, like
Mm.
they actually were getting more of a flow
Yeah, they
with
figured it out.
yeah, they're getting more of a flow with the vibe of what it is that they're doing, like the experimental way of approaching the party. It just sounded more of a flow, and it sounded nice. I was like, there's a vibe, man. There's a vibe right now.
Yeah, and man, some of those got good for them, man. Good, like, just to come up with some of that stuff in general. Because I was telling somebody, I was like, yo, it's a rock song with a soca song. It's this song and this instrumental with these lyrics, and they're like, huh? And I'm like, you just got to be there. It's brilliant. But to your point, I was telling Shay that too. That it just kind of it flowed very, very well. That part it didn't seem like sections. Like the first one kind of felt like there were sections to it. This one just felt
Like a vibe, yeah.
like a straight through.
Yeah.
So big up to DJ Chela Soul Sweet Touch Foundation and DJ J. I don't even know if it's officially J Online or just DJ J now because he's always online. But
Well, on the back of his laptop, it said online,
he's online. I'm
so
just
it's
gonna
got to
call
be
him J.
online now.
Big up to them and the remix party. Anywho,
All right, y'all.
did you know?
Well,
Mhm.
everybody, thank you for joining Pizza in the Break Room, episode 96. I hope y'all got yourself a slice. Make yourself comfortable. Today, we got a special guest on. His name is Roti Bai.
Roti Boy.
And we're going to get into conversation with him. Again, thank y'all for joining us. This is T. Hotshot, Couture J. And we'll be right back.
We here now. We here. Yeah. It's in the break room, y'all. Holla, holla, holla. Woo!
You can't hide.
Good afternoon, good evening, sir. What's going on with you, sir?
Is that me? Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Can you hear us?
Good evening,
Ooh.
everyone. Pizza in the break room. Roti Bai.
You're cutting out right now. You're it's a little choppy right now. How many devices you got going on?
Yeah, 7 guy.
I just got the tablet. That's it.
Okay. I know it sounded better now.
Yeah, I got the Wi-Fi on my Philly. I got no Wi-Fi on. I'm not connected.
Okay.
I got data. I can afford data.
Okay. You know what? I wonder what it is. Okay, so how you doing this evening, sir?
I'm doing great, my brother. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Well, I had a good day. How about yourself, T. Dot?
My day was good, man. It was a productive day. Productive is good. So I'll take those and every chance that I can get them. So here I am. And we're here today with Big Millie. So big up to that.
Big Millie?
Big Millie. Sorry, everybody. I know the show says with Roti Boy, but I know him as Millie. So if all you hear is Millie, that's all I know. It's funny when I was asking, I was like getting your information. I was like, oh man, I need your government name, guy. It's a good thing I remember your government name so I can put it in here in my contacts, because that's wild nowadays, right? You get somebody's number or contact information, you gotta know what to put in the system, like first name, last name. Like, you know what I mean? Some people you don't know their first name, last name.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to know it.
We don't need that shit.
We're not hiring. We're not hiring.
That's
yes,
crazy.
Sir. So
Millie, you were busy online today. It looked like I saw you online a few minutes ago. Before you were doing some things on the internet.
I was finishing up for the show. Really excited. I got some people that are online from the U.S. and all my cousins in the DM. Joy to the world. Thank you for tapping in.
You think you're still choppy? Is it
brother,
Jessica?
brother, let me
Millie,
ask you something. Let me ask you to sign out and then log back in and see if that clears anything up. Because I know that we had you on earlier and it was nice and clear. So I want to make sure that we get you to the best effect.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just me and you again for a hot second.
Not a problem.
That's
not a
nice.
problem.
That's all right.
Earlier in the day, you put up a post asking people. You said, "I want to know what meal traumatized y'all as kids."
No, remember, it's what we. Remember when we were talking about pizza in the great room? We identify as we.
Yes. Is that an identifying what do you call it? Pronoun?
I don't even know.
We identify as we?
Yeah, we're we.
Okay. So we asked.
Yes. See the difference, man. See that? Feel that? Feels better,
we asked,
right?
I want to know what meal traumatized y'all as kids, and some of y'all gave some pretty interesting answers. Millie's back. Hopefully he's strong.
Oh, there's more too.
Millie, you with us?
What'd you get?
Sir, I'm here.
Ah, yeah.
Is that a lot better?
It sounds better. Looks better.
Okay. Let me just.
What? Better check that in a second.
Okay, that'll be better. All right, we're back.
You're good now? I think he's good now.
You're good now.
Oh, I think you're still choppy. You were working so fine like a little bit earlier.
That's wild. That's how it goes sometimes. Whose theory is it? Is it Newton's theory?
What? It's Pythagorean guy? No.
Millie, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Am I good? Am I?
Kramer's rule. No, you're You're a little choppy all of a sudden, man. Can you maybe? Because what are you on now? You're on your tablet right now, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go on my phone.
Yeah, please try that and let's see how that goes.
Don't worry, we'll get you, man. We're gonna figure it out. Yeah, switch to your phone. Let's try that. I'm gonna put you down for a second until you pull up the other one. He'll be fine.
All right.
Everybody give him the good. We'll give him some early 11-11. Just if you guys have take a little bit of your 11-11 juju and just sprinkle it on the internet for Millie. We're good here. There you go.
All right, there you go. You get a early warm ups.
Yeah.
For Millie guitar.
Like a 111. Like a 111. We already had a couple of those. Anyway, so yes, we posted. Back to our to the posting. What was the post? What did we ask? We asked, what is your terror food?
I want to know what meal traumatized y'all as kids.
All right. So in the chat, y'all, first of all, because we're going to read some as we go right now, but in the chat, give us a meal that traumatized you as a child that you still think of today that makes you shudder when you think about it, you feel it. You know, a little bit. What do you got?
I'll say for me, when I was young, cow foot. Anytime cow foot was for dinner,
you were out.
That was a long dinner. A long dinner. I'm talking about dinner is cold by the time I get through it.
That's it. I'm gonna go run. I'm gonna go for an extra mile. You wanted me to run, right? I'm gonna go for a mile.
No,
What do we
cow
got
foot,
here?
man. That was the hardest thing to go down. But then as I got older, I was like, what? Cow foot is a thing. But when I was young, cow foot used to horrify me. Any y'all,
Gorilla.
what do y'all got? What was a food when you were younger that used to
Is that how you say that?
terrorize you?
Gorilla. I'm not familiar with gorilla. Is that bad? You guys are gonna laugh at me for not being familiar with
Gorilla. I'm not familiar with gorilla.
All right. All right. What else? So on the internet, what do we get? We got a chicken foot soup, Karila.
Gorilla.
Thank you. We got a chicken foot soup. So somebody's with you on the internet there, Fitz. We
No,
got
mine's cow foot. Chicken foot's different.
oh, yours is cow foot.
That's a whole different vibe.
Why you like chicken foot?
I was cool with chicken foot. Cow foot was a different vibe.
What's the difference? Because I don't like either.
What's the difference between a cow and a chicken? Foot.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't know, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I don't know.
If you don't know, I don't know what to tell you.
That is okay. What else did we get here? Liver and any kind of green pea vegetable. Pudding and sauce. This is from this is a Vincentian. That looks like a Vincentian flag.
No, that looks like a Barbados flag. That's a Barbados
flag. Okay, first of all, depending on the pudding in itself, because I heard some black pudding talk today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then sauce in itself, right? I'm done either way.
I'm unfamiliar.
With which one?
Both.
Well, you're putting them together, and I'm so
pudding
sorry for
in sauce. But I eat it now. # growth.
Oh shit! And then that liver. We got the liver, and I'm not even gonna read that. Goat meat. Listen to this one, everybody. This is what we got. This is a little bit of a. It's not that long, but still. Goat meat. They killed a goat in Jamaica for dinner that I was playing with.
Where's the goat?
Last night, yo. They say they're good now, though. So some people had some traumatizing experiences, yo. What's this? That's soup on a Saturday. Now we love soup on a blood pudding. Isn't chocolate was also something that came up.
Okay, let's check Millie.
Let's check in on Millie, yo. Millie looks like he's ready now, yo.
Oh, Millie looks high def right now.
Millie looks like in 4K now and everything, yo.
Yeah, but I got another problem though.
What happened?
I got my bat, but I got a back door. We're good. Let's continue where we left.
All right. Nope. What's that?
Sorry for the technical difficulties. No, so do you have this is where I don't know where we left off, but here's where we're at. Do you have a food that traumatized you as a youth?
Oh yeah. My parents used to make us drink this thing called Pod. It's a cleansing. And it was like maybe usually like before Christmas or something like that, or summertime, and we'd have to have like salt, sugar, like in our hand to take a sip and then lick the sugar because this thing tasted terrible. And pretty much it just gave you the runs all day. It's a Guyanese
washout.
Yeah, laxative. Maybe in the Caribbean. It's probably a Caribbean laxative. I don't know if you guys heard of it or not.
Seems like some people know it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So, Millie, big up. Welcome. Officially.
Yes, I'm here, man.
Now you're here. Welcome
yes.
Welcome to. Salute to you. Salute to the crowd, to the man, them, everybody out here. Big up. Women, them too. Yeah, what's it say on your cup, guy?
On my cup?
Yeah.
My cup just easy.
Oh, this is good. Sure. I thought there was words on it today.
No, my cup's just easy.
True that. All right,
Mr. Millie, would I be asking for too much if I was to ask you to put your phone sideways? No. If it's too much, no. If it's too much, don't bother.
Hold on.
Oh, there we go. Now we're in business, yo.
All right.
That actually looks better for me. Now I can see a little better.
All right. Yes. So welcome to Pizza in the Break Room, Roti Bai.
Finally, yes.
Roti Bai. I'm glad you're here. I love the energy.
This is the bell now. This is the bell that I first made my first roti with back in February 2018. This is the OG right here. I'll keep this forever, man. It's close to my heart.
You still use it? You use it regularly, or you just took that out? You just took that off the shelf?
Nah, not regularly, but since I've started on the cooking app, I've been pulling it out just to, for old time's sake. You feel me? So, but yeah, this is the one my mom taught me with, and yeah. But I use something else now, and from that to something else. But yeah.
So I'm gonna find something here, and I'm gonna read something that's wild. Fitz, it might take me a second, so you do what you do over there. Hang on 1 second here. I'm gonna find it.
Well, I mean, I'm a Toronto Raptors fan. We were talking about basketball a little earlier. Now I see you drinking out of a Toronto Raptors cup with the Larry O.B. What's he call him? What's it, the Larry O.B.?
That's the Larry O.B., huh?
The Larry O.B. got it.
So you're a Raptors fan as well?
I should have brought down the ring too. I forgot the ring.
Okay.
Second half, I'll go get it. And second half, I'll be, bling bling.
Do you got the real ring?
Nah, I got the replica. They gave the replica away to the season opener. And
I got the real ring.
Really?
No, not really.
Don't listen to anything this guy says. Why are you doing this to the guy, man? Jeez. How did you become a Raptors fan? You just been a Raptors fan since the jump?
Since the jump. Before that we were, whatever team came to Toronto back in the day. I mean, I actually came out to the burbs. Mainly we're all probably Chicago or Knicks fans.
Right.
Maybe something else. But once the Raptors landed, from the get-go, I used to go see the games in the Sky Dome.
Yeah, man. For real.
From time.
Mm-hmm. Let's go Raptors every time.
Let's go Raptors.
Let's go Raptors, yeah.
I got a cousin in the chat right now from Milwaukee. And I feel sorry for him. He was supposed to win a championship this year.
That is unfortunate. At least they got one.
True.
Sorry. Is that what he says back to you? Is that what they say back to you all the time?
Back to you.
What were you saying, Millie?
I was saying, yeah. Roti Bai was born actually during our championship run.
Oh, yeah?
So a lot of my recipes were developed during that 2018, 2019, my first year of making roti. And
so
I dubbed some of my meals from some of the players, you know what I'm saying?
So, oh yeah?
Like what kind of names are we talking about here?
Oh, we got the spicy pea. We got the spicy pea wings that go with my Millie Wok veggie chow mein. We got the Storm and Norman barbecue wings, that go with the Millie Wok veggie chow mein. We got the Steady Freddy. When the chip Steady was Freddy. Steady Freddy was there. So my chicken curry it's like Steady Freddy. It's always hitting. You know what I'm saying? Always hitting. So yeah. That's a couple of them,
So now that you mentioned this is what I was looking for a second ago because it blew my mind because I met you through a very good friend of mine. And you were a neighbor to them, and we'll talk to that. But when you messaged me, I see
Yes.
I see Roti Boy on the Instagram, and I see you making this. And then you told me, Millie, that you did not cook Caribbean food. Was it before 2018? You did not cook a speck of Caribbean food, and now you're the roti boy. This is true?
Yo, I'm on an app right now, bro. I'm on an app. I'm on this app selling food to like new people. It's all blessings. It's the power of manifestation. It's God, bro. It's unbelievable. I never made a roti in my life. I never made this in my life. This dough right here, I never made this in my life, None of this.
I saw you make that dough, not that particular one, but I saw you making dough one time, and I was like, you know what, man? This guy makes this thing look magical, bro. The way your dough comes out.
I'm not even gonna lie. Some people, when they see my stories, they say it's therapeutic because how I'm working it, kind of like what you're saying. It's like some people that follow me tell me that. I'm like, damn, respect. If I make them happy and they see that, that's what's up.
No, man. I sat down and I watched you make a roti from start to finish one time, and I was like, yo, I could do this.
My logo, my slogan
You're
is
motivated.
My logo, one of my slogans is no auntie, no machine. It's all by hand. I have no aunties in the back and I use no machine. So that will be forever. No auntie, no machine.
So how is it then that you cook no Caribbean food, right? But then you're dropping the best roti in town. How did it land? Was it always, did you start looking to make roti, or is it just that somebody was like, yo, you're a roti good guy? Like how did we, and I know you're making different things right now and you'll tell us all about it, but how did you land on
right? Yo, I need that. Tell him. Yeah, that's my youth right there. He's hollering from the outside.
All right, tell him we say what's up.
Yo, come in, family. Come in, tap into the live. Because this is really the truth. Truth of the matter is, it's my son that, I saw him eating my mom's food one day. And here he is, right here. His name is NLT Nate. Young and upcoming, doing his thing. It's pizza in the break room. Welcome.
What's up, young?
It's because of this man right here. And ever since him and my other son and the young boys, they came. I fed the boys. They were young 5 years ago, right? They're still 14, 15, and their friends would come over, and I'd just feed them. They loved it, and young to eat.
Roti Bai Nation, who's that?
The table would be full with people, with the boys, and that's where it happened. That's where the love happens, on the table and in the kitchen.
For sure. Yeah, I remember we used to have at my house. We used to have soup Saturdays. Like you said, that's where the love happened. It's around the table.
That's right. That's definitely in the Caribbean and other places around the world where family is the base. It's always around the table.
That's dope, yo.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah, chip, baby.
So how did you make your first roti? Like, how did you even say, okay, I'm making roti, I'm not making steak?
Yeah, well, I told Mom, I said, Ma, Duke, you got to show me. She showed me. And that's why I feel it's all a blessing, because it just came natural, Obviously, my first 100 rotis were square. They weren't round. You know what I mean? But it's just trusting the process and sticking with it. You feel me? And then slowly the square ones became a little bit more round. And, now I can stamp it that I'm 100% round. It's for real. Always round.
Stand behind it.
I stand behind it. I stand behind it. These are my little
lifetime guarantee, yo.
lifetime guarantee. My bat's at 10%. I get the 10% check-in, but I got another phone charging right here, so I'll tap in before and we'll do the swap over.
The 10% crew.
Big up to the 10% crew. Big up to DJ
Man,
K La Soul.
the tablet was at 100%, so I don't know. I don't know.
It's because you were doing all the cooking
I think we just
early out. You're doing all the cooking in the lives, yo.
yeah.
You got some love right here. So no others can cook roti like the Bai.
Hey. Thank you. I can't see
Pins
anything in the
unblunted.
chat or the, but I appreciate it. I'm not sure who's tapped in, but you know, I appreciate all y'all. I mean,
We got pins one
I was looking at
blunted.
my analytics today.
Checking in from
I was looking at my
YouTube.
analytics from Instagram. I usually tap into that to see how I'm progressing, you know. And
Okay.
because prior to cooking, I was in IT. I was in IT for 20 years. I was behind the desk and just doing my thing. And so I tapped into the analytics today to see, just to see how my growth is. And there's some pretty good tools on there, and I'm doing my thing. You know, I'm really happy right now, especially with the cooking app supporting me now, and I'm part of their network. It's man, and then I'm in the inaugural year. They just launched last fall, so to be in the inaugural year, it's just like, yeah, I got something really big coming. Yeah, it's going to be on my Instagram. So if you're following me, stay tuned. You'll see it. But I'll let you know about that more. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Bennett. My bad.
No worries, brother, man. So what is this? Cooking.com? How I guess the question out there right now before we get into some other stuff, so just so everybody knows and we can make sure that everybody hears it is, so right now you are catering, delivering. How does that work? How do people taste the roti? Is my question. If I want some roti, how do I catch out roti?
If they're in the 12K zone of my delivery zone, they could get it delivered. They download the cooking app. You know, I'm out here in South Etobicoke by the Humber Bay Bridge. So if you're 12K is like Mississauga, 12K is like DVP, and 12K north would be around the 401. So I got that radius. But if you're not in the 12K zone, just drop me a DM. I'll show you how you could get it. You know, you can still use the app, but we got the Roti Bai hack, so you all could come down.
The hack, you know.
Yeah, and if you want to get the food and chill down by the lake, you know, I live like a kilometer from the lake. I could get your food delivered to you right by the lake. Just DM me, let me know, and we'll take care of it. But yeah, I want everyone to taste it because right now I got a lot of new people tasting my food. Thanks to cooking, I'm really ecstatic about that.
I love the way that you are dealing with your marketing, your willingness to share what you're doing. I love how you actually are using Instagram to your benefit. You know, I know a lot of people do businesses, but don't manipulate social media the way that they could to get the best out of advertising for their business. And I watch you on social, and I'm like, you're not playing around with it.
All right.
You're not playing around with it. And I'm actually impressed and inspired actually watching you go.
Yeah, building a brand from scratch. 5 years. This is year 5. So, you know, I'm looking forward to, I got my 5-year plan already for the next 5 years. And you know, and then we'll take it from there, you know.
Awesome. Last week our guest shared his 5-year plan, his 5-year intention, and said that he actually strategizes in 5-year segments. So here we are with that 5-year again.
Same. Big man things.
Dope.
And young man things, you know. Young man teach the big man, and the big man teach the young man. You feel me? It's a circle. You guys had to see what KRS said. That KRS just dropped that reel that he spoke all about that, you know, and you know, when KRS speaks, you listen, you know.
The teacher.
Yeah.
The teacher.
BK Sweetest Music. She is our Brooklyn Guyanese affiliate. and she is asking, "Is there a Guyanese discount?"
Also asking for DJ
Always.
Agile. Shout out to DJ Agile, who had his 29th birthday just a short time ago,
Agile.
I believe, right? Big up to
Happy
Agile.
birthday!
Happy birthday, DJ Agile.
Yes, yes. So was there a fear of the transition that you made from being
Yeah.
in the corporate setting to now being an independent entrepreneur that is endeavoring cooking? Like, what did that feel like for you? What was that like?
Yo, that's a tough one, man, because my emotions are coming right now because that's how emotional that is.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah, that's a big one, bro. Wow. Really and truly, it's like my fam.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. My mom and my pops,
Yeah.
like, they built this, you know. And I'm the third generation cooking here. My grandma cooked in here,
Yeah.
So this shit is deep for me. But yeah, transitioning out of IT was pretty hard because the pandemic hit and everyone started working from home, and I couldn't get back into IT. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I went 0 for 15, right? I got to last interviews, and I felt it was God's way of telling me, "You're done with that. Move on. Do what you
Mm-hmm.
love. Do what you love." And yeah, and during the pandemic, I was off. I know you guys had someone talking about, mental Mondays, and there's no shame in the game, but it hits you, man, and you just got to be strong. So
Yeah.
that's a really good question, my brother. And it was a hard transition, but I know I had the support from some real people. Hail my man Gator. I talk to him every day.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps me in check, and all my guys and everyone that's tasted my food and supported me. So that's what's keeping me now back to cooking. You know what I mean? It's just one thing after the other. So I decided just to forge with it and not look back. Thank you, mom and
Is there
dad. Thank you to my bro
is
and my
there
sister.
is there a point where you were like, yeah, this is what I'm doing? Or was it right from the get-go? Or was there a point where finally you said, you were able to look back and reflect? Or have you had that chance to look back and reflect yet? Because you said it's been 5 years, right?
It's been 5 years. So in 2018, when I made my first roti, I was actually still in IT. I was still going in and politicking in the boardroom and setting up, a couple $1 million IT infrastructures. And then I did that for 2 years while scheming that, when I'm done with IT, I didn't know it was going to happen so soon, though. When I'm done with IT in maybe 10 years, I could launch into this but the IT thing happened a lot sooner with the pandemic hitting, and a job just call it a wrap. So yeah, that's yeah. That's how it evolved. So
Life,
salute to the
right?
pandemic.
Well,
You know,
the pandemic forced us into a different view on life, I think,
for
right?
sure.
You were
100% it did.
forced into thinking differently. There was nothing else that you could do, no matter what that was, whether that is work, relationships, like just anything. Going to the grocery store, like you had to think, like everything was different. You had to rethink fucking everything, right? And so I think that is something that when people talk that it was bad, I mean, it was good in some ways too, for just those types of things. I think you flipped, Millie. And because a lot of people talk about doing things differently now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? They have a different perspective, they have a different look, they have a different view, and they were kind of forced into that because we had to be. And
We had to be.
that part about it's cool, I think.
But it was I mean, we all experienced it, and it hit us all differently. Some people, it really had some very adverse effects on them, and some people, like, it couldn't have been a better time in their life. You know, like, I know some people that have grown like $1 million businesses out of it. You know, and all because of the industry that they were in. Their industry was an industry that, not gonna say like benefited from it, but it wasn't aligned with the things that we needed at the time. Do you know what I mean? So when their businesses were about to be crippled and crumbled, this pandemic came and just added like a surplus to them, like changed their life in a positive way, where they thought like they're down and out and they're ready to quit while we were all just living normal life. Life just flipped. And now we're like, oh, what are we gonna do? And they're like, whoa, this is the best thing ever.
Hey, yeah. Well, that too, yeah. But yeah, it's just different. And I think you're right, actually. But it's also, for me, just a different look at how it forced everybody to change. Otherwise, internally, other than externally, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see if we get him back on now.
Millie.
My bad.
It's all good, man.
It's all good.
It's all good. You still got the Larry OB, so.
Yeah, you what the hell?
All head.
Oh man. All right, Millie. So tell us, your son popped on for a hot second. So what everybody we're all fathers here on this show. So what has fatherhood done to you, for you? How's that changed you? Because you seem so you have this, you look inside yourself a lot, and you also let it bleed out. So I'm sure in your daily life, being a father bleeds out for you. So what changed your life? What is that to you? Fatherhood.
Wow. It's a big one, man, because I got four kids, so fatherhood means a lot to me. My last one was born just before Father's Day. This year, her birthday is the day before Father's Day. So, fatherhood means a lot to me, but I'm also very thankful for those mothers out there, and for the moms that carry our kids for 9 months, so to make us, to give us that title, father, you know what I mean? So all praise due to the moms. All praise due to the moms. They do all the work. They're the ones pushing. But fatherhood's been great to me. Now that my sons are like 20 and 21, they're doing their own thing. So I got a lot of free time to work on this. You feel me? And I got a lot of free time to work on that. Also being, a single dad, I got a lot of free time. My youngest one is not here with me, but she's not too far, so I get to see her. But I got a lot of free time to master my craft and to do what Bro was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, spend time on my social, which is only Instagram. That's the only one I really focus on. A lot of my people say, go on TikTok, go on YouTube, get a YouTube channel. But I just don't have time.
Nothing before it's time.
Yeah. And I don't have content.
And the social media stuff takes time. It takes a lot of time. And
it does take a lot of time. And
I see that you're super active with it. So
yeah. So one is enough for me, right? I'm building my brand on the one platform, and we'll see how it goes. I may jump on Facebook. Hear a lot of good things about it. Again, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Facebook?
Yeah.
That's where all the old people are.
Old people like Roti, eh? That's probably because it's funny because you never know where it's going to take you as well, right? Sometimes you think you're going to make this one thing, and then somebody's like, "Yo, I like this instead." Like when it was like some sort of side dish, right? And then all of a sudden it's the main course, and that's what you sell or you do, or you never know what people are going to catch on to, right? So it's
right.
one step at a time, right? Left foot, right foot, and you just keep going. And then because everybody likes something for some reason, and you just
Right.
got to catch the wave, right? But you also got to be
Well,
individual.
well, talking about everyone likes something, and you know, when I first started my first one, I had one of my good friends, 20 plus years over here with his family, his wife, and his baby girl. She was only 2 years. She's 6 now, and she wasn't even 2 at that time, maybe 1.5. And this girl, she was taking the spoon out of her daddy's hand and eating my rice and my curry and the roti, and actually that's when I knew. When that little girl, a month after, it only took 4 weeks for her to show me that Uncle Millie got it. You know, I was like, man. And
Omens,
yeah,
signs.
Gianna. She's actually her name is Gianna, like our one of our good buddies' daughters, you know. So, but Gigi, I love you. Uncle Millie loves you. Ways you,
Wow,
if you're
Shout out to
watching.
Gigi.
Shout out to Gigi.
One time for Gigi, for real.
Gigi
She's the
told you.
real one.
Gigi told you.
She always tells me for real.
Hmm.
I love you, Gigi.
So what's your go-to? I mean, you are Roti Bai, but what is your go-to? What is your thing that other than the roti? Like you're like, you know what? Come let me cook for you. What is it you're cooking?
Oh wow, like you know, geez, like what I made today. I love these joints right here. These are saltfish cakes. I don't know if you guys can see those right here. These joints are delicious. So I love saltfish.
Toss one through the screen, guys.
We
gotta do
it,
like
bro. These are so good.
catch it.
I like a lot of vegan dishes. I like spinach, bhaji, pumpkin.
Bop. What's bhaji?
Bhaji spinach.
Okay.
Spinach. I like pumpkin, eggplant. We call it in Guyana. We call it baigan, or in Trinidad, the Indians call it baigan choka. You know.
That's eggplant.
Eggplant, yeah, eggplant.
Okay.
Yeah. Baigan choka.
Okay. So do those eat with roti or those eat with rice?
They go with roti or they go with bake. So that's another thing that I've been doing a lot with bake is these little dough balls here that I got. Bake is like roti when you fry it. When you make it, you put some butter or margarine, whatever you want to put in it.
Yeah.
But it's fried, so it's delicious. You eat bacon. You know, you guys already know bacon shark, bacon saltfish, bacon pork.
No, I'm not familiar.
Okay, Bennett knows.
I've had bacon shark.
I know fried dumpling.
Wicked.
I know fried dumpling.
Fried dumpling. Bake is very similar to fried dumpling. Bake is very, very similar to fried dumpling.
Tell me what the difference is. I'm asking you this because I watched you create the roti.
Yeah.
Right? And I watched you put the flour, put the baking powder, the water, and I watched you knead it, and I was like, it looks like he's making dumpling.
Yeah, it's
So
almost
what's the difference?
Same thing. It's the same thing. It's kneading dough. Dumpling is dough, right? So
But that was the clap roti that you made that I watched you make.
Yeah, you watched me the clap roti. So there's a process with that. You got to roll it out. You got to put oil in it. You know, I got my little oil thing right here. You know, I can roll one out here. You put your oil in it. You re-roll it. Those rotis you roll twice. They're delicate. They're beautiful. They're delicious. They're very soft. You know, but like I said, no auntie, no machine. It's all me.
Sometimes you roll it. Sometimes you clap it.
No. With the paratha.
That's what she said. That's what she said in the chat. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Yeah. No. With the paratha roti, sometimes you roll it, sometimes you clap it, or sometimes I pop it in here and I shake it.
Oh yeah.
That's what she said.
And pause. And the reason is Set myself up. All right. So yeah, with the paratha roti, you have to clap it to loosen it up. It loosens up the layers. So by putting it in this tool and shaking it, it loosens the paratha roti up. And I saw in the post, the big post, all my brothers in Trinidad, they use there's a name for it, but their rotis are huge. Like they cook it for like 10 people. You know, they call it bust up shot, and they use these tools to clap. But we clap ours with our hands with that hot oil. You feel me? We use our hands. You know.
Okay.
But we cook individual size rotis, not jumbotrons. But they all delicious. They're the same thing. Paratha's paratha. You know.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I personally prefer paratha.
Okay.
Over the one with the chickpeas in it.
Oh, dal puri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally prefer paratha.
Dal puri is, that's a process too. That's not like in a Caribbean house, like a Guyanese and Trinidad household. It's not every day you're getting dal puri because it's a process to make. You know what I'm saying? It's like a season. It's a seasonal roti. Christmas time, Easter, wedding.
So we got a YouTube person in the chat right now.
YouTube.
He says, "Give me a shout out." It's Josh. You know Josh?
I don't know Josh, man. I wish I knew you, Josh.
He says,
I know a lot.
it says his nephew Josh.
Oh, my nephew, my young boy, Josh. Yes, I love you, Joshua. It's Uncle Willie out here. I love you, Joshua.
Big shout out, Josh.
Yeah, Josh is my guy, man. Josh is a shooter. He's shooting. He probably just came in from outside.
Yeah. Getting the shots up. He wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Josh got a lot of nationalities. He's Guyanese, he's Trini, he's got some Jamaican in him. He's my guy. I love you, Josh.
What does Teresa say?
Just shout out.
It's your turn.
Teresa says, not only is the roti delicious, but Millie makes a variety of delicious West Indian vegetarian dishes, which I really enjoy. Congrats to Millie for his accomplishments. So the vegetarian dishes, I guess one of them is the pumpkin and one of them is the bhaji.
And the baigan choka.
Baigan choka. Say that again.
Baigan. Choka is like a style of making it.
That's what she said.
You could have baigan choka. You could have choka.
Choker.
Not joker. Choker.
Not that either. Not that either.
Choka.
Yeah. Like the Celtics.
Choka.
Like the Celtics.
You have aloo choka. You got baigan choka. You got tomato choka. You could choke a couple things. You feel me? You get coconut choka, bro. Oh my God, people die.
So what does it take? What does it take to make a choka? Like what makes something be called a choka?
The way it's prepared. Right? The way it's prepared. Well, I really don't want to dive into that topic because I'm not a super duper expert on chokas, but I do make choka, but it's the way it's prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, I could talk about the ones that I've made, like this, like with, for example, like eggplant. The old school way is you'll roast it on a fire. You'll wrap it up and you'll wrap your eggplant in some foil wrap and put it on the fire so it roasts. That's the old school. That's the old school way. I just put it in the oven, bro, and I put my oven on broil, and it roasts the same way. You feel me? So I do it the new school way, right? And there's no mess. And I scrape out the inside, the guts, and I put it in with the onions. You cut the onions really, really fine, and the garlic and the pepper, and you just mix it up. That's choka. That's it. Same thing with potato, aloo. You can make aloo choka the same way. You onions, garlic, You boil your potatoes, boom. Quick veggie meals, delicious.
What's aloo? What's that?
Oh, aloo is potato. It's a Hindu word for
Oh,
potato.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far west did you say you
So yeah,
live
He's like right around the corner from you. It sounds like.
Sounds like I can get there
oh
pretty
yeah.
quick
Well,
midnight.
I'm telling you, this summer, Roti by the lake. DM me if you want some roti by the lake. I'm like,
Roti
I
by the
got
lake sounds like a flex.
That sounds
Trust me.
fantastic, yo.
That sounds like a flex.
That sounds
It will be delivered.
fantastic.
You bring your lady, you bring whoever you want. You just bring your dog. You chill. You're good.
I'm there, guy. That sounds
Medina
perfect.
748 says, "Don't bother explaining to these Jamaicans.
To explain what?
Don't explain nothing about the
Just-
choka and the seasoning of."
And the no methodology around this type of
Yes,
food.
BK Swedish music. I am learning tonight, but you don't even know. Like I said, I watched him in action on YouTube, and I'm like, he just inspired me. He made me feel like you know what? I don't want to do this interview. I'm just gonna do the roti thing myself. That's how he made it look like you can just do it. Like it just, and he made it look amazing. He made it look amazing. You need. Yeah, I feel like to go make some roti right now.
Jeez, everybody out here, real quick. This is episode 96 of Pizza in the Break Room.
96. The good
Who's
year.
96?
y'all-
Who's 96? Is anybody 96? Any
I'm
players?
sure y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you was here with us. So thank you for that. Quick shout out to everybody that's up in the place. Daryl's up in the place. I think a shout it out. We talked to that person. Foxy G is in the break room. Morgan 2K7 is in the break room. I saw a
What
couple
Richard?
posts, but I don't think I shouted out. What's this? Shit off the top, man. Big up. Saber Online. Big up. And big up to
Foxy
everybody
G,
on the
what up with you?
YouTube that's tuned in as well.
Yes,
We
yes.
are Pizza in the Break Room this way. Shit. I almost had it, man. I was going good. That's Couture Life over here. We're here every Tuesday,
Couture Life.
9:30 p.m. We're also here to wake you up Friday morning, 7:45 a.m. on the YouTube, on the Twitch. Join us if you can and have the time today. We have my good friend Millie, Big Millie, Roti Bai.
Bam.
Talking about his endeavors.
Yes.
So if you're late into the chat, where we've been is that Big Millie, aka Roti Bai, is sharing with us his venture of cooking. He has now endeavored into cooking. He's on an app called Cooking, and he shared with us his transition from the corporate world into entrepreneurship in this space. And his specialty, I would say, is the roti.
Bai.
Is that the specialty, or are you just the clap roti? The clap roti, the aisle
Yes.
roti.
The Isle Roti by Isle Roti.
Aisle roti. Yes. Hey, and if y'all are watching, if y'all are on Twitch right now and you're watching but you're not logged in, just quickly sign in, get involved. You'll be able to make comments, and you might be able to ask some questions that you might be interested in finding out. You know, like what makes a clap roti? What makes aisle roti? And you know,
Aisle.
Ask him.
Aisle.
Yeah.
Say that in a
Aisle.
sentence.
Not
Aisle.
the aisle, not the aisle that you walk down.
Aisle.
Not the aisle that you walk down.
Clean up on aisle 2.
Aisle.
The aisle I put on my head.
I'll buddy.
Oh shit.
So you said you were in IT, and then I guess if we consider cooking a hobby, so what were your hobbies before you got into cooking? What were you dabbling in, doing with your time before cooking? Outside of work, because you said you were doing work for IT, right? So what did
Yeah,
you do after? What were you doing after work in them times before you started cooking? What were your hobbies then?
my kids.
Yeah.
I mean, just a lot of time with them. I mean, they were like, yeah, they were. I mean, obviously, as they got older, they separated from me. You know, they became, young teenagers, wanted to break away. But prior to that, we did everything together. I did everything with them.
Mm.
So I spent all my time with them. I was a gym rat for a lot of time before the pandemic hit. You know, I'd be a 5 a.m. gym guy, shooting hoops for like the first hour and then get my workout on, back home, get dressed, and back downtown to the office.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
just a lot of me time.
you're a baller as a youth, yeah?
I was a baller as a youth, fam. Yeah.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to 3 high schools, family. I went to my best years was at I went to Western Tech and I graduated from Lakeshore, but I started at Etobicoke Collegiate.
Etobicoke
You're in
Collegiate.
Etobicoke. This guy's an Etobicoke guy too.
Where's that? On West Mall?
No, Etobicoke Collegiate's at Montgomery and Bloor.
Isn't
Okay.
Etobicoke just West Mall, guy? That's it? No? Sorry, I'm gonna insult the Etobicoke guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, East Mall too. True. I guess if there's a West Mall, there's an East Mall.
There's an East Mall. There's a West Mall. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I apologize.
I'm a lifer out here.
True. My first couple years of life, I grew up in Etobicoke.
Okay. What area?
Capri. If you know where Capri is. Capri Road. You know where that is?
I don't
know. So that's West Mall.
Oh, West
East Mall
Mall
and Burnhamthorpe. So between Burnhamthorpe and Rathburn.
Okay, I know exactly where it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where the Baca cellular spot is.
Well, when I was there was no such thing as cellular.
Yeah, cellular didn't exist back then,
No such thing as a cellular.
Now,
I'll tell you though. I think it was down the street from Cloverdale Mall.
Oh yeah, Cloverdale's still there.
You're right. Right.
Nice.
That's funny.
Sure ways
That's
down
funny.
the road.
Why are you laughing?
Big up to Etobicoke.
Yeah.
Yes. West Side.
See? Holla, holla, holla. There you go. You get a clip out of that, Fitz. How's that? That's the best I got for Etobicoke in 96 episodes.
I know you're a Scarborough man's through and through.
Scarborough man. So what in the world is this?
So wait, so Roti Bai, you were a Scarborough man's for a little while?
I was never a Scarborough man. Well, actually, no, I can't say that. I can't. Hold on.
I don't like your hang on, man. I don't like your attitude here, man. Let's just hold on a second.
Hold on. I can't never say that.
We've been cool all these years, guy, man. I don't like your attitude.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, but the truth is, I'm from Etobicoke. I'm from South Etobicoke, right? This is
Right.
where our roots are from Parkdale. PK, hail up all the PK mandem, PK Herx, Gator, Parkdale, dude, all them guys, But so I've been in South Etobicoke, but I did go to Centennial College out at Markham and 401.
Okay.
And when I was going to college out there, I lived with my auntie. She lived at on Kennedy Road, right across from Garland Park, John Garland Park. So I balled out there all the time in the summertime back in the day, Dave. You know,
Mhm.
so but yeah, so I did live in Scarborough for a little bit. I got love for Kennedy Station, man. Kennedy to the coast, man. Yeah.
Kipling to
Scarborough Town
Kennedy. That
Center.
that was who? That was
STC,
Bishop. That was
baby.
Bishop.
STC.
Somebody was asking that the other day. I was like, I don't know what STC about STC. What's STC?
Yeah, they started truncating everything, truncating all kinds of names and giving them like initials,
Kids,
STC.
kids these days.
Yeah, man.
Kids these
Cut
days
shit
fucking
short,
lazy.
you know.
Kids these days fucking lazy, man.
Cut everything short. I was actually
Sorry, kids.
on Instagram today, and I saw that there's two Chinese girls doing a mathematical equation, and they said one the American way, one the Indian way, and if I could just show it to you, man,
Yeah.
it's like 27 times 87, and the way that the Indian way is like they multiplied the two last numbers, and then they multiplied the first two numbers and then added the second number.
That's Pythagorean guy. We talked about this earlier, guy.
Yes,
No,
you're
the
right.
Indian way. The Indian way. I like that. The Indian way.
What does that shirt say? What are we missing there in gold?
Oh, what
Let's
you
see.
missing? Come on, man. These are some famous Indians right here, my brother.
Okay,
Yeah,
list them
these are
off.
some. Yeah, you may know some of them. Tell me, you know any of them? Come on, you got to know Malala. Come on, she's an activist.
Indira
Gandhi. You know some of the, Benazir Bhutto. She got assassinated, Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Yeah.
No, so
Jawaharlal, first Prime Minister of
Benazir?
India.
Okay, so
Bhutto,
Millie.
she was Prime Minister of Pakistan.
So Millie, take any one of those people on your shirt and tell us a story.
Okay, Badesi. That's my grand. I love that question, family. Badesi, that is my grandmother's grandfather. His parents came from India as indentured laborers. This guy here, Badesi, that's my family name right there. That's why he's here with these other Indian greats. You feel me? So this is a one-on-one shirt.
For those who don't know what an indentured laborer is, let us know what an indentured laborer is.
Oh wow. Okay. So one time, when the colonials abolished slavery, right? They said, okay, we need people to slavery was abolished, but we need people to work the land. So the British are already in India for a couple hundred years. They're like, let's just send these, let's send these coolies. That's what they called us, right? But that's the term you hear that they call Indian people coolies, but it's the white man that gave us that term,
Okay.
But it is what it is. It's all good. We got thick skin, But they sent us on these ships. As we all know, ships are ships. And they said we're just not going too far, but we went on months. My ancestors, this guy here, Badesi's, his forefathers, man, they traveled from India to the Caribbean, and they landed in Guyana as indentured laborers to work on the land. Get paid $1, maybe a month or whatever, but it was really it was Brad what the colonial people did at this time, because I feel that give the people that have been working the land the last 100 years that opportunity. But this is how spiteful these people are, I mean, this is a topic that I don't know if we should be getting into right now, but I'm going to keep it real, So they went and got the Indian people from India, brought them as indentured laborers, and said, "You come and work here." But we didn't know what we were coming for, We didn't know that they were bringing, 100 men and just 10 women on this ship, the ratios were really off. And then we know what happened to our women. I don't even have to go into that with you guys, So it was just terrible. But we survived. And Guyana's on the up and up now. You know, Guyana's on the up and up. I don't know if you guys know that Guyana's going to be they're producing oil right now. That's going to be a very highly rich oil nation. You know, so hopefully our prime minister does what's right for the country and for the people. You know, there's only 800,000 people over in Guyana. You know, main settlements are along the coastal lines and the riverbanks, right? So it's a very small country. But yeah, that's the story. That's the story of indentureship.
Thank
That's
you for
great, 'cause
sharing that.
as you were saying it, I was typing, you know me, I'm typing into the Google, and by the time I got to indenture, the third one was Laborers Guyana, like right away, which is wild. Like it came up quick. This story.
Yeah, I want to shout out some people on social media that have been, you know, putting this to light. One is Cutlass Magazine, and we have a West Indian History. They've been, you know, there's documents, there's records from the ships with people's names that we're trying to preserve, that the people are trying to preserve, you know. And there's just so much history out there. You know, there's Indians that get dropped off to Jamaica and Trinidad and St. Lucia and all over, you know, Fiji and, you know, Marash, everywhere, you know. So, and this month actually is the month that the ships arrived in the Caribbean.
Is it?
Back in 1800s? So yeah, some like to call it Indian Arrival Day. Me personally and my brother from Cutlass Magazine, we like to call, we've conversated about this many times, and usually around this time of year, but we like to call it Indian Survival Day because, you know, we survived that journey. You know, we did arrive, but it's more of surviving that journey and getting off those ships to somewhere foreign that, you know, we didn't know. So yeah, that's a little bit of the indentureship history. Yeah,
Thank you for sharing that insight with us, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing this. I look on your social media, and I'd say that I do appreciate all the work that you're doing. I do see that you're heavily inspirational, you know, with a lot of quotes and whatnot.
Yes.
And I was going through one of them, and I seen one that said, "Cherish every moment that you have with the people that you love."
Right.
What does that like when you hear that? What does that mean to you?
Quality time, QT.
Yeah.
Quality time. When you get it, you know, even for example, you know, Bennett was saying we have a mutual, really super dope guy that's, you know, best friend. And although I don't see him every day, but when I do see him, it's quality time, and I cherish it, my brother. You know what I'm saying? When I see that guy, I just cherish it, you know. So yeah, you don't have to see them every day, but just cherish those times. And I'm looking forward to making more memories with you guys now. You know, like this is the first for me and you, bro. And really, me and Bennett, we've known each other, but we're circling back right now. So we're gonna have a lot of more good times. Actually, I got something for my man Shayla Soul. You know, I got my you know, when yes, DJ Shayla Soul. You know, I gotta plug my man DJ Shayla Soul, and he asked me like 2 years ago when I came out with my merch, which is not really on the market. It was just my own, you know, my own stuff. And I blessed some people with some merch, you know what I mean? But he's like, yo, I want one of those hoodies. I'm going to pay for it. Don't worry, I got you. But it took me a while. But, you know, I got DJ Shayla Soul his own Roti Bai hoodie, you know, his love language.
Okay.
You know, so I've had this for a while, you know, Soul Fresh, Shayla Soul. So, you know, love language, easy like Sunday morning. You got to pick that up. I haven't seen Shay probably in like 2 years, but I'm gonna be at the event after Drift. I saw that posted today, so I gotta start coming out with it more. I gotta get out more, you know. I want to see what's I gotta feel the energy outside now. We back.
Speaking of drift,
Mm-hmm. Who's going?
drift, everybody, June 11th on one of the boat them. I mean, it's the boat. It's gonna be a nice day. It's gonna be sunny in the six. Drift is a boat with Bear family and good vibes, and
That's the vibe right there.
we'll have some very good DJs. We'll have the heavyweight DJ Ron C.
Ron C.
We'll
Ron
have
C.
Roots Redemption.
Roots Redemption.
I believe if I get this right, I really hope I get this right. This year, again, returning DJ Majestic.
DJ Majestic.
Brought to you by
Jade Event Management and Couture Life. Drift. Sunday, June 11th. We'll be drifting from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. If you ain't got your tickets, get your tickets. Get your friends.
I think I got my tickets. I think I put it in order for tickets anyways.
And let's drift. Good times, good music, good people.
Ba, 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 ba.
Drifting on a memory. Drift. Come on, for copinha. Drift.
Oh man, good lord. That's
You know what's pretty impressive?
Mm.
The rotation of devices.
Yo, I think we have one more rotation before this.
It's all good. It's all good. I think the timing is going well. The timing is going well.
You gotta get like 13 more minutes in, right? That's all you gotta do. Maybe 14.
All right, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Roti Bai is the roti man in the place now. But
yes.
you're taking a break from eating roti and you want to just eat something different. What are you eating? Where are you going in the city? Like, what is it that you like? You're like, yo, I want this to eat.
What's this?
Wow. I mean, I'm really easy. I like a lot of vegan stuff, but I mean, I love fish and chips. I love fries and gravy. I love gravy. I'm on that gravy train, you know. You know?
Gravy train.
I hit the dirty bird up. You know what I'm saying?
Dirty Bird. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Dirty Bird again?
Huh? The Dirty Bird, the KFC.
Okay.
I like the fried chicken. I like my fried chicken, you know.
How much is Toonie Tuesdays? Like $6 now? How much is Toonie Tuesday nowadays?
No, check it out. Toonie Tuesday is just whatever it is, but they don't even give you fries now. It's just chicken, no fries.
Oh wow. Like that.
Yeah, so I squashed that. But some of my places in the city, I love Roy Woods. They got really good jerk and oxtail there. They're in Fort York area.
Someone just shared with me a post of Roy Woods opened up in Yorkdale Mall.
Yeah, check them out, man. My brother up at Keel and Finch. This boy is killing it right now. El Jefe, Chef Chino, El Jefe de Pollo. His chicken sandwiches are fire. Like he's off the charts right now. Yeah. He's just a little bit too far for me. But when I go out that way to Keel and Finch, Jane and Finch area, I always tap in with him, you know? Love it. I love fried chicken. I love anything fried, you know. I got to balance that, though. It's a balancing with the workout, you know. So, yeah.
So, okay. Roy Woods. Is Roy Woods the music artist? Or it's a different thing?
No, Roy Woods is a music artist, but I don't know if he owns that Caribbean restaurant called Roy Woods. I'm not sure if he's affiliated with it. I'm not 100% sure.
Does anybody in the chat know if Roy Woods owns...
Where's the restaurant?
The food chain called Roy Woods.
Toronto, yeah.
Or is Roy Woods a place? Is Roy Woods a place? Like Bridal Woods?
Nothing's like Bridalwood, guy. Let's just keep it real. Let's be careful with that kind of talk, guy. Just watch yourself, and you might catch that.
How about Wardenwood?
Wardenwood is different. I don't like Wardenwood. Wardenwood's is gone, guy.
That's closer
Right?
to home for you guys. That's closer to
Bridalwood.
home.
Bridalwood's still in the place. They're working on it, but Roy Woods, Toronto. Doesn't say anything about Mr. Roy Woods. I mean, from a location perspective, it seems like it might be. Maybe? No? It's a good location. You got to have connections to get such a location. Anyways.
It's a great location. And that's key when looking to start something. Location is so important. That's part of my 5-year plan for my next level up.
Owners Regis J and David Isaias are both residents of City Place. Okay, so you had something going on the weekend, 24th and the 25th. I saw that on your Instagram.
Right. I was here. So I cook out of my home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this app allows me to cook out of my home.
Okay.
And the delivery service comes to my gates and picks the food up right out of these bags.
Okay.
Yeah. I build a little note, right? I build a little note for the client, thanking them for ordering the food.
Pizza in the break room. Thank you, Roti Bai.
Right, and then I slide it in the bag, and then it gets delivered. I mean, it's just. Hey, we're living in the future now, brothers. We're living in the future.
We are.
Like, yeah. Look what we're doing.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, we are living in the future.
No doubt about it. We are in the future. I don't know if we discussed this earlier, T-Dot, but
yeah,
because he's saying that we live in the future. Chat GPT, right? Chat GPT has got to a level where it can almost do anything. The reason why I say this now, I don't know if we discussed this, but sometimes when you want to go onto a site and it says, "Are you a robot?" So you need to click, right? You need to click whatever it says, so it identifies you're not a robot.
Yeah.
Chat GPT now can, or what Chat GPT does is it goes to Fiverr and hires someone to click
the button for you,
right?
Or for
and then if the person goes, "Why do you need me to click? Why can't you click? Are you a robot?" You go, Chat GPT says, "No, I am visually impaired." So Chat GPT will lie so that it can hire someone. So we are far in the future, bro.
We
don't even realize how far we are right now.
For real.
Like the robots are hiring humans to do work for the robots that the robots can't do.
One of my homies was in an autonomous car in the US the other day, and he put an Instagram on the video. The car was driving itself, bro.
And he's just sitting in the back.
And he's sitting in the car, like, what the fuck? Like, crazy.
That's wild. What's the order? What's the order right there, brother? What do you got there? What's in the cup?
Just a coffee.
Uh-oh.
ChatGPT shutting us down one by one. You're next.
ChatGPT. That was the Tim Hortons order. The ChatGPT.
ChatGPT said, "What you say about my mama?
Don't tell him what's in the cup. Don't tell him what's in the cup." Shit. Well, we got to make it 6 more minutes, man.
No worries, because my phone just died. I was gonna. Okay, so tell us.
Yes.
A couple more of the meals that made people terrified as a youngster.
All right, please hold. Hang on. I thought we got through most of them. Hang on.
Did we get through most of them?
Hang on. I'm face IDing. Hang on.
I know Keisha. I saw Keisha Phoenix. She had a pretty funny one.
We talked about the goat meat. I'm not reading that one. You can read that one.
I can't read. My phone's dead.
Well, you know what it is. And then there was the liver.
So read it.
The pudding and the sauce, the blood pudding we talked about. We talked about the cow foot, the goat meat, the white people dinner. That's what you're talking about? That's what
No, Keisha at Phoenix. I think it's at the top.
So See, you made me say the white people dinner, man. What now? Oh, is it the fresh one, the live one? Hang on, man. See, look what you did, man. You set me up, guy.
All right. So anybody that's new to the chat right now, there's a question that we posed earlier. The question was, what meal
Chicken foot
as a
soup.
child
Another
terrified
chicken
you?
foot soup. Soup on Saturday. Blood pudding. Guy, I read them all, guy. You set me up, guy. I read them all already, guy.
All right. All right.
What kind of? I thought we were cool, guy.
All right. I wish I could help you, but I can't.
That's what she said.
So, Roti Bai, what did you say yours was?
Yeah, what's in the goddamn cup, man?
Sanapod.
Oh, Sena. That's right. That's right.
Guyanese
That's
laxative.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's your
that shit was nasty.
That's your Tim's order.
That's my Tim's order. That's the good life.
Mm-hmm. So how did you end up on the YouTube channel that day with Chef Zeti?
Oh, okay. So my brothers from We Love Hip Hop connected me with Zeti.
Okay.
So yeah, Zeti's doing her thing. Shout out Zeti Hot Plate. Make sure you follow her on Instagram and like and subscribe. She's doing some great work out there with some super dope cooks as well. And just building her brand. We're all working. Everyone's working. So that's how I connected with her through my brother PK Herx and Friday Ricky Dread.
Okay. Friday Ricky Dread seems to be running through my timeline right now.
Yeah, he's an amazing content creator. That guy's a straight 24/7 guy,
Mm-hmm.
You got
Are you familiar with Friday Ricky Dread?
Me?
Yeah.
No, that's not in my algorithm.
That's not your algorithm?
You got to repost it, and then maybe I'll like it. Then I'm gonna catch in my algorithm.
And then you start catching them.
Maybe.
Yeah, I see. Friday is with my boy Singh running for mayor. He's doing a lot of things with him. So hail up all the work he's doing in the community.
Big shouts out to Singh as well.
Yeah, fam, for real.
Mm-hmm. People doing big things in the community.
In India, they say Singh is king.
Is that how it works?
Are you Singh?
No, I'm not a Singh, no. But I got family. My uncle, that's one of his phrases. Singh is king.
Singh, he just comes in the place, beats it down. Oh, damn it. Never mind. That's a freebie, everybody. Oh man. Anyways, it's almost that time, Fitz. So
it is. You
can ask one more question, quick, but it's got to be a short one. But I know you're being funny because you guys.
I was just being funny.
I like how funny you are, guys. So everybody. So Millie, we talked about at this time. I get all fidgety, and we do a little bit of a thing. Looks like we might have a couple more questions in us still, but at 11:11, Millie, which is in about a minute, everybody in the chat takes their good juju, and then we throw it all together, and then we all use it as we move forward into the world and things like that. Millie, everybody, quick, a little bit. Remember, we use another sprinkle for Millie to get Millie back in. We got 30 seconds to get Millie back in. He's quick on the trigger though still. So everybody just used up a little. Everybody used up a little. We got you back, Millie. We used up a little to get you back. So in 15 seconds, if you subscribe to Pizza in the Break Room, you got an 11:11 emote. If not, you just put 11:11 in the chat. Take all the good juju, you throw it in for everybody that's working hard. Everybody that's got goals and dreams like Millie, who's doing their thing. It is now 11:11. So this goes to everybody that wants to do something. We say, do something, damn it. To everybody that is looking up at the clock, it is May. We're at the end of May, y'all. It's June time. Shoom in the place. We're ready. It's ready for summertime. So we got half the year, almost through half the year. So if we were making New Year's resolutions, we're halfway through the year. Check on those resolutions, make them happen, make new ones. If you need to, let's just get her done. Let's find what we're doing and do it.
All the good energy this time goes out to all of the dream chasers and all of the goal getters and goal setters.
Let we go.
All those striving to make their goals and dreams happen. Good juju in the chat, y'all. Breathe it in.
It's 11:12. It's 11:12. It's all about the good juju, man. That is what she said. But
anyway. Breathe it out. All right, my brother. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Before you go, I want to ask you, what is your favorite kind of music?
Great question. Another great question. My favorite kind of music, I mean, it's celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. Hip hop.
Okay.
You know, I'll be in New York, August the 11th, in the Bronx for the celebrations this year.
Oh, you're not joking around.
You're going down. I have to. It's already locked in.
Okay.
But that is my favorite music. But other than that, I love everything. I love all genres: Indian, chutney, soca, reggae. I love everything. But hip hop runs in my veins.
So what are your top 5 rappers?
Top 5 rappers. It's funny. Me and the homies were talking about top 5 albums.
But give us that then. Give us that.
But the homies they're a little bit, they're a little bit younger than me, so their top 5 is different than my top 5 because I put like Public Enemy, Fight the Power in there,
Okay.
They may not put that in there, you know what I'm saying? They may not even listen to it, I definitely gotta put something with KRS-One in there, right?
Okay.
But rappers, Nas, anyone from Wu-Tang, rest in peace Prodigy,
Okay.
Rest in peace Biggie.
Okay.
Pac, there's so many. Even rest in peace Nipsey, man. I wasn't on Nipsey's tip because I thought he was just another one of these young boys, right? Until I listened to his content and what he had to say, and man, Nipsey's real.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Nipsey, man.
I hear that.
Yeah, he's got to be up there for sure.
Okay, so you got Nipsey, Wu-Tang, Pac, Biggie, and Nas. I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it. Your favorite album?
Wow. Old school album. Maybe I'm Bad.
Okay.
LL Cool J. Infamous. Ready to Die.
That's an era. That's an era.
Yeah, there's just so much. Yeah.
That's an era. All right. If he asks that question, then I'll follow up with then, because you're of this ilk. Who are your top 5 favorite rap tours? Toronto rap tours, please, sir.
Larry O.B.
Top
baby.
5. Okay, in no order. That Oakley's on that.
Okay.
Stott is on that.
Oakley.
Yeah,
sorry, say again.
Stoudemire's on that. And I mean, okay,
Okay, start over. We had a request to start over. So you said Oakley. You said Stoudemire. I think we missed one.
Okay, yeah, we said Oakley. We said Stoudemire.
That's where he's at.
Top 5. I mean, are we talking like old school? Or are we talking
to you?
Even
we're talking your favorite rap tours.
Oh, my favorite Raptors. Damn. Yeah, Lowry, Storm and Norman, Mo Pete,
Norman. Oh, Mo Pete.
you know. Personally, I got a little issue with Vinsanity, just the way, everything happened. Although, the younger generation, they
You're
grew
still
up
hurt
on
by that.
Vinsanity, but
You're still hurt by that, eh?
well, I'm hurt when I see Alonzo Mourning behind the bench, bro. Just in his suit, like he totally didn't come to the dot, like he dissed us, right? So Zoe dissed us, and I like Alonzo Mourning, but he dissed us, right? So
I don't like Alonzo Mourning, and he just does so double whammy for that guy. That's for sure. That's for cheesy.
So yeah, I gave away all my Vince Carter jerseys. Yeah, I got a DeMar jersey. I still got my DeMar jersey. DeMar, hail DeMar.
So who's the greatest Raptor? Who's the best Raptor? Greatest Raptor?
You're not a collector.
If we're gonna make a statue, who gets the first Raptor statue?
Who? What Raptor gets the first Raptor statue?
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. You want to give it to a guy like AC Earl or something? I don't know.
If you're giving it to AC Earl, then we're giving it to Alvin Williams, way over AC Earl. That's for sure.
No, but if you give it to Alvin Williams, you give it to Popeye Jones, then.
No,
I'm just playing
Alvin
with y'all,
Williams greater than Popeye Jones.
No. I was just playing with y'all, but I totally forgot about Alvin Williams. That guy's, geez, yeah. Alvin, yeah, 100%. Big Al, yeah. He's.
And if you give it to Alvin Williams, Popeye Jones. If you give it to Popeye Jones, you got to give it to Carlos Morgan. No, not Carlos Morgan.
That's
Isn't it Carlos Morgan? That's a singer.
Carlos Morgan. Carlos Mulligan guy. Jeez.
He said Carlos Morgan.
See, this is what happens when we get the internet, when we pay for the extra internet, guy. This is, jeez. Millie, you're back.
Yes, sir.
It's like you never left.
Yeah, my brother.
Like
so before we go, is there anything that you want to reiterate? You want to shout out? You want people to follow something? You want?
Yes, take your time.
Definitely follow my Instagram, Roti_Bai. Follow Cooking, where you could see what's happening around the city. There's tons of great chefs with a lot of experience that are just cooking from their homes and getting their product out there. Home cooked meals like your mom cooked it, or your brother cooked it, or your auntie cooked it. It's all home cooked with love. So big shout out to Cooking. Just big shout out to all the people that tap in with me on my social media. Big shout out to you guys for having me here today. I really appreciate your platform. What you've done. I'm Guest 96, and I'm honored to be Guest 96 because before me it's all been stars on this Pizza in the Break Room. So I really appreciate you guys having me out here.
No, man, I thank you for sharing your time with us, man. I mean, it does take something to be out here, be online, there's a lot of people that we request to be on here and like, I don't know if I can, what am I going to talk about? But I just love your energy. You're just willing and just very excited and just with it. You know what I mean? And I loved everything about, and not being flustered by the fact that you have to go through different devices to make it happen.
Yeah.
We make it work.
We made it work. Awesome.
Make it work. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you on Drift June 11th. I can't wait.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
That is dope.
Couture Productions. Couture. Follow Couture Life. Hot Shots.
Don't follow me, man.
Pizza in the Break Room. Pizza in the Break Room.
Yes, sir.
Couture Life. That's what's up. Big up to everybody that's up in the place. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Episode 96. We're here every Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Fridays, 7:45 a.m. You can wake up with us. Whatever. And check us out where you can. We're on the gram at Pizza in the Break Room everywhere. Holler, holler, holler.
Yes,
We're gonna, as they say, stick and stay. He's gonna romper room for us, unless he has something else to plug and say or anything like that. Big up to Millie, for real. Shout out Millie. Thank
Big
you
up,
so much
Millie.
for being here.
Yeah, man, you're awesome tonight, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brothers. I appreciate y'all. You guys are awesome too. Great hosts. Thank you.
Tadao, thank you so much. BK Sweetest Music, thank you so much. Daryl with a V, thank you so much. Double J 1402, what up with you? Thank you so much. Pins One Blunted, thank you for joining Pizza in the Break Room tonight.
What's
I
up,
know Pins One
Pins? What's
Blunted.
up, my guy?
They were
That's
waiting for the
Gigi's
shout out.
Pops.
Yes.
That's Gigi's Pops. My guy
Gigi-
Pins. That's Gigi's Pops.
He's like, yo, where's my shout out?
Dun, dun,
Foxy
dun,
G,
dun.
thank you.
Dun, dun,
Medina,
dun.
thank you.
All the people, them.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Donna Darkdas, thank you for being here. Double J, Chris Manny, and
Good evening,
Callie.
JoJo. Thank
Fave,
you.
what up?
Shit off the top,
All right.
man. Thank you.
And that's the best way to go out, I guess, right there, right? On top.
With the chip.
Big up,
Got it.
everybody.
Nebraska
Thank
Kyle
you very
Lowry.
much.
Smartest man in the internet. IQ Remix. DJ Kid C. Thank you. DJ Mark
We're out.
Guiding.
We're
One time.
out. Oh, Millie, big up, yo. Thank you, sir.